like to say some things. I know my life is always going to encounter many challenges, especially due to what I've been through my life now. Sickness, dealing with the worst sickness you could imagine. If you thought COVID was something when I first mentioned it, hmm, I'm dealing with something that someone is trying to attack my health as well. And keep in mind, that's part of being a disciple. You will be dealing with challenges. You've heard stories of what disciples have encountered. I'm no different. Other things that devils have tried doing has failed completely, and it's true. But every single day, I always prove that I'm a survivor at everything. But I'm gonna say this right now: if it's written in the book of life, when my fate will finally come, the day I no longer move, no longer breathe. Let's be honest. If that day does come, and nobody in the internet sees or hears my voice again, I'm gonna say this right now to every single devil that is trying to attack my body, my health. If the day comes, I do fall, and you don't no longer have to deal with me again. Just know one thing, and as you devils hear this, because apparently these grounds, this church, does connect everything to what I say to the devils, and it goes straight to them. Keep that in mind. Always remember one thing: you lost this fight. Understand that you lost this fight. If anything happens to me, the heavens will always be in control. The seal has now been closed and it's been locked. This world belongs to the angels, to Jesus Christ, to all that is good above. So if anything happens to me, believe me, you did lose this fight completely. And there's no difference. But always, always remember when I say this: whenever I'm gone from this world, just understand you have no more control. No matter where you're at, where you hide, you will always be watched for your every work and plan you do. I've already left my mark. I've already done everything as a disciple should do. But one thing's for sure: the heavens are always in control. When the day came, I said what I said to every single one of you devils, including Lucifer. Welcome to my world. And when you enter my world, no matter when you speak, that you're not afraid. It's not about fear, it's about teaching those a lesson they never forget. I'm definitely bad luck for anybody who's trying to behave bad. And I make sure you don't get your ways. That's just who I am. But I'll say this though: there's somebody I can relate to, and that's your son, Lucifer, Cain. You want to know why I mentioned this? Cain did what he did, and I was able to finish everything of his life stories. He even prayed every single day when Cain had the mark, immortality. He could not die, but he had to suffer every single thing he went through. But in the end, the kingdom that Cain once ruled collapsed on him. But his final moment, when he finally felt like he could be free, he smiled as his kingdom collapsed on him. That smile definitely says, I'm free finally. I can finally be free from my torment, my torture, everything that they were putting on me. I guess I'm going to have that same look if something does happen to me. When the world no longer sees any uploads of my videos, I can honestly finally smile and say, I'm free. I've been looking for freedom my whole life myself. And that's kind of crazy for me to say because I shouldn't be thinking that way. Well, maybe because not everyone knows the kind of guy I am. My soul should have been resting a long time ago, especially that incident that happened to me years ago. But I've learned something though. This generation did need a lot of help, a lot of it. And if I was that key to actually be the speaker, then I'm glad I spoke for the Lord. I am glad. I had the chance to meet the devil himself, Lucifer, and who was behind everything that God has created. And now we reached to this moment. And you know what? I'm glad we reached to the final chapter. But I'm only going to say this one last time though. If I'm never around again, whatever may happen, whatever the book reveals, and Jesus Christ starts calling me, not only am I have my peace again, but Lucifer and the rest are going to lose their control to this world completely. And let that be heard. That's going to be a thing now. If anything happens to me, I leave the control to you, Father. Show Lucifer and the rest of these devils that no more of what they do should never be controlled in this generation. Because this no longer belongs to him. It belongs to all of us and the heavens. I put my sweat, blood, tears, and all the hell I went through to set this world free. And now we build up an army on this world to defend it. And that's all that matters. That is all that counts. And that army is not going to lose. The heavens will be overpowering everything. Every devil, every demon has nowhere to go or hide. But you know what? It's going to feel really good to finally see Jesus Christ come back to this world once again. But a matter of fact, I'm going to say something right now to all of you guys. Remember when I used to talk about a couple of videos back that I used to meet a man who I don't know, but I feel like I know him? Jesus Christ has been visiting. I want you to know that. Waiting for his moment to return. And I've been seeing that. Questioning who this guy is. And I couldn't help but notice that he's talking to me in a positive way. A man who I know is who he is. Jesus Christ has been visiting. You'd be surprised what he's been doing. And I know when his return comes, it's going to come big. So I say this in the end of the video. God bless you. God bless you guys. God bless you guys. Excuse me. May the heavens be with you. And if the day comes you guys don't see my work again and something does happen to me, just know you're not going to be alone anymore. The Father is always going to be by your hands and by your side, because a disciple must face his fate sometimes. And if I do, I can finally say I'm finally free. Much love.